Everyone, welcome here to Mountain View High School. This game is between Mountain View Bears and North Carolina Bulldogs. Bulldogs are in the black. Bulldogs with possession. Chance Lacey pushes it back up on top to John Michael DeHaan. Back up top to DeHaan. That one's in. Jack Riley on the score. This is Julian Lynn on the near side wing for the Bulldogs. We have Jordan Yond on the far side. With Chance Lacey on the face-off, but possession goes to the Bears. Bears still in the alley. Looks like this will go out and go over to the Bulldogs. Lacey trying to break free. Lacey up, attempted to connect to Lund, overshot but backed up by Joey DeMaria. DeMaria on the pickup. Up to Philip Parker. Slows it down, goes back up on top to DeHaan. DeMaria coming out of the side, coming out of the alley and puts one in. Joey DeMaria. Bulldogs now up 2-0. Chance Lacey taking face off again for the Bulldogs. Bear ball, midfield, on the sideline. Ball is out, and that was Gabe Emmons. Tried to catch it before it went out of bounds. He was not successful. Ball is down. Emmons trying to muscle it out. Emmons on the ground ball. Emmons sends it over to Tanelia Arinje, but can't pocket it. Goes back to the Bears. This is their first real offensive opportunity. Bears moving in. Looks like they might have a shot here. No, they've been slowed down by Julian Lind. Carter Boswell, number 3 there with pressure. Back up top for the Bears. They've held on the ball now for almost 2 minutes. Good job controlling that possession, not losing it. Boswell on the pressure, he breaks through. Ball's down. And Emmons on the ground ball. Emmons intended to get it over to Chris Burt and can't pocket it. Kind of a wet day here. It's been raining on and off all day. And that ball will go out of bounds. Should be Bulldog ball on the just above the box there in the alley. Tanula Rinje be bringing it in. Waiting for a whistle. Rinje brings it in, sends it over to Joy DeMaria. Maria goes to Mason to Filippa, who sends it back up. Philip Parker on that ground ball, recovers it, sends it back up top to Michael DeHaan. Ball's down, and a Bear recovery. And, oh, that's in. That is in. I didn't see that slide in. So that's 3-0 Bulldogs. Jordan Young will be taking face-off for the Bulldogs. He is flanked by Julian Lynn on my side and Jack Riley on the far side. Lynn with the long pole. It'll be possession Bulldogs, so Jan will bring it in. Oh no, gonna be White. And there's a pickup by Jan. Jan having a hard time keeping it in his pocket. Gets it. Gets it over there to Philip Parker. Tries to sweep it in. Doesn't quite work. He's fast thinking. DeMaria fighting for the ball. Connection, Philip Parker succeeds, but ball's blocked. Joey DeMaria bringing it in from the end line. Back up on top there to Jack Riley, who pops it right in, bats it right in. That'll be 4. Bulldogs 4, Bears 0. Bulldog ball. It was Julian Lynn, moved it over to Chance Lacey, sends it forward. Now it's in a scrum. Bears recover. Bear goalie out of his cage. And he's past midfield. He's going to take things in his own hands. Can he score? He put one on goal? No, he sends it down, and he might as well have held on to it. Gabe Emmons sends it in. Chance Lacey quickly moving the ball downfield. Chance passes over to Joe DiMaria. Bears having trouble completing passes. Austin Snyder moves the ball in smartly over to Jordan Young. Young moves to the goal. He puts one in. Jordan Young unassisted. No, that ball did not count. Apologize for that. So the score is 4-0 here at the end of the first period. Okay, we're back here at the start of the second period of play. Bulldogs are up 4-0 here in Mountain View. Mountain View Bears are in the white. This is Chance Lacey taking face-off. And we have Jordan Young on the far side wing, and Carter Boswell here on the near side with his long pole. And ball's out. Boswell picks it up. And he sends it forward to Chance Lacey. Lacey bounces one on goal, but it's saved. Ball is down. Parker sweeps it in. Makes it 5. It's Philip Parker. Moves the ball back, sends it back to Maria, can't pocket it. Jan backs him up. Alex Koch sends it. Joey DiMaria recovers. Back up to the top of the box to Jan. Mason DiFilippo turns around, slams one, but it's deflected. And it's a pickup Bears. Get it back to their goalie. Back to the goalie, and Philip Parker is going to stress him out. And ball goes out of bounds for Jan can get control. Bear ball at midfield. And ball's out of bounds. Jan, move it down, gets over to Parker. Parker drops it in. It'll be 6. Lacey taking face off. Score is 6-0 Bulldogs in the second period. And Bulldog possession. It's Carter Boswell on that pickup. Goes over Joey DiMaria. Maria in trouble, but gets out of it. Goes over to Parker. John Michael DeHaan at the top of the box, almost midfield here, letting his offense settle. Now he runs in. DeHaan on the move. Gets it over to DiMaria and to, who made that shot? That was number 9. That was Isaac Bach. Does not find its home. And ball's out of bounds. Joey DiMaria sends it up to John Michael DeHaan. Back to Philip Parker. Gets away from him, he recovers. John Michael DeHaan running in, gets a connection over to Philip Parker. Tries to slide it in, it's deflected. Recovered by DeHaan. DeHaan shoots a little wide. Pick up by Alex Koch. Joey DiMaria gets some competition for that ball. Koch recovers, and he's pushed out of bounds. Let's see. It's still in. No? Pretty wise player. Just guarding it till the ref gets there to clear it out. Ball is out. Slipped on a wet field. Mountain View still not on the board. Yard sale picked up by Julian Lind. Moves it down smartly to the field, crosses midfield, goes back to John Michael DeHaan. And all that effort for naught as the ball goes out of bounds. Oh, interception there by Mason DeFilippa. Nicely done. He gets over to DeHaan, now back to DeFilippa. DeFilippa shoots it. I don't know if that's wide or deflected. But Austin Snyder will bring it in from the inline. Goes another deflection. John Michael DeHaan sends it to Austin Snyder, who then bounced it forward to Alex Koch. Shoots. Couldn't find its home, but a nice play. Still Bulldog ball as Joey DiMaria brings it in from the inline. Takes a shot, it's wide. Koch brings it in. over to Austin Snyder. Snyder is leveled, and there's a whistle on that. Philip Parker will bring the ball in. Back up to John Michael DeHaan. This is Mountain View's first game. Bulldogs, it's their third if you count the scrimmage. Well, actually, they didn't have a scrimmage. They played, their first game was Walton and then Grayson this last Saturday. And there's a flag down. Consultation. So we've got two kids out. Philip Parker for the Bulldogs and number 8 Bears. So they're matched up. We've got a flag on the field. That's Jack Riley brings the ball in. Back to Lund. Yund. That one's in. John Michael DeHaan sends it airmail. Over a minute left in the half. Score 7-0 Bulldogs. Jordan Yond will be taking face off. Carter Boswell with his long stick on my side. Alex Coe trying to give chase. Can't get a hold of it. Jack Riley putting some pressure on. He'll get possession. Bring it in from the alley. And he sends it up to Tanula Rinje. Over to Yond. Jack Riley sends it and it's in. Even 8. Chance Lacey coming to take face off. There's 42 seconds left in this period. Bulldogs up 8-0. See what can happen in 42 seconds. All players are on the field. Ball is out and Tanila Ringe Joey DeMaria sends it over to Chance Lacey. Chance was acting like he was hurt there. Mason DeFilippo Can't hang on to the ball there. Loses the stick. That's the end of the period, end of the half. Okay, we're actually getting ready to start the beginning of the third period, the second half. Bulldogs are up 8-0 here against Mountain View Bears. This is Mountain View's first game of the season. They're a very young team, and this is the Bulldogs' third. And Bulldogs get possession. That is Chance Lacey fought for possession. Jordan Yond on the very top there. Gets his offense settled. He starts moving in. Yond heading to the goal. He puts a shot on. Deflected. Joey DeMaria brings the ball in from the alley. Maria over to DeHaan. Back up to Yond. Yond finds Chance Lacey. Chance shoots it. It's deflected. Picked up by Parker. Tried to fill it up, pick it up. Ball's loose. Philip Parker gets it, sends it over to Austin Snyder, then Joey DeMaria, and it is in. Nicely done. That's a very good goalie, and he was just outplayed there. 3 against him. Jordan Yon will take face-off for the Bulldogs. We have Chance Lacey and Julian Lind on wing. He is signaling Julian Lind. He get it out, he gets it out, and Jordan Lund with the ball. John Michael DeHaan swaps in. DeHaan sends one, hits the pipe. Well, DeHaan's got some speed on that shot. Philip Parker with the loop around doesn't quite work out. The goalie was on top of things. Pick up by Lund. Lund gets it in. It's an even 10. It should put us into running clock, but the refs will have to signal that and initiate that. So the ref's signaling running clock after the face-off starts. Let's see if our scorekeeper got that. Lind on the knockdown, but what's the flag about? We are at running clock. And it is Chance Lacey is out on that slash call. Bears are man up. Can they make this power play? If they do, it'll get them on a running clock. Julian Lynn does a nice job with that long pull of his. Bulldog ball. And Gabe Emmons brings it in. Gets it down to Mason DeFilippo. DeFilippo goes down to the alley, slows it down a little bit, sends it up to DeHaan. DeHaan's going to get a little bit of challenge there. Breaks by it, breaks through it. DeHaan sends it over to Maria. Maria back up to DeFilippo, over to Snyder, Austin Snyder, who turned around and flipped it in. Makes it 11. Jordan Lund taking the face off. Let's see how he does it here. He gets the ball out. It's behind him, and it's picked up by Jack Riley. Riley hangs on, moves it down. Riley heading toward the goal. Slows it down, back up to Lund in the top of the box. Back to Riley. Over, intended to go to Isaac Bach, couldn't pocket it. It's Bear ball. They bring it in from their alley. Pickup by, I think it's Gabe Emmons. Bear ball. 3:42 left in the third period. Score is 11-0 Bulldogs. It's Bear ball on the Bulldog goal. It's a long shot. It's wide. Out of bounds. Nope, still in, still in. DeFilippo's giving chase. .224 left in the third period. Lund gets the ball, sends it forward to DeFilippo. DeFilippo heading down the alley. Goes back to Lund. Didn't have it in his pocket. Turns over to the Bears. Jack Riley puts some pressure on. Here comes DeFilippo. Ball is out and Lund recovers. Picked up by Riley. Riley heading down toward the goal. He shoots. It is right on goal and defended. 23 white, 1 minute on penalty. A minute left in the third period. Jack Raleigh brings it in on the top of the box, goes over to John DeHaan. Back to Lund. Got Philip Parker open over here, goes to him. Parker back to Lund, straight up to DeFilippo, who sends it in. Mason DeFilippo puts the 12th point in for the night. 16 seconds. Don't know if we're going to get this face off. 8 seconds. That's the period. Okay, welcome back to the final period of play here in Mountain View. We're in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Mountain View is in the white. They are hosting the North Gwinnett Bulldogs in the black. This is Mountain View's first game of the season, and this is a new school and a new team, and they're growing. So Bulldogs got a 12-0 lead right now. Chance Lacey on the face-off for the Bulldogs. Ball is out. Looks like it's going to be Bear possession. He shoots one in right on goal. It's the first one on goal, but it is saved by Sean Ring. Back to the Bulldogs, though. Goes over to Joey DeMaria. Back up top. A little nervous, number 30 there. I can't quite read his name. Ball is out. Nice work by Mason DeFilippo on the knockdown. DeFilippo staying with it. And Carter Boswell sorts it out. Gets it over to Joey DeMaria. Slippery field. This Bermuda, when wet, is a slip and slide. And Bears got the ball again. Heading down to the Bulldog goal. Had a nice connection there. Couldn't quite make it. Julian Lind will bring the ball in from the in line. Sends it to Sean Ring, sends it forward, intended for DeFilippo. We're 3 minutes into the period, and in comes Gabe Emmons and Chris Burt. Take a stronger defensive posture. Daniel Marshall is sitting out a penalty. So Bulldogs are man down right now. And Bears have the ball on the Bulldog goal. Bear ball. 6:30 left in the game. Bulldog ball, and DeHaan moves it in, sends it down to Jack Riley, slips, recovers. Riley heading into the goal. Oh, puts one square in the goalie's chest. Bear ball, and the ball's out. Pick up by Riley, slips again. John Michael DeHaan settles. John Michael moving in, sends it up. Isaac Bach comes in from the end line, goes over to Riley. Riley circling the crease, comes out to the alley, over to DeHaan. DeHaan over to Bach now. Over to Austin Snyder, tries the behind the neck, and it's a little wide and high. It's kind of what you got to do when you got forward momentum and you already passed the net. It's a pickup by Tanula Arenge. A little bit of a wild shot there by Alex Cook. 4:31 left in this game. Scores 12-0 Bulldogs. Austin Snyder tried to slide another one in there, but it's defended. There's a nice play coming. Can they make it happen? Nope. Recovered though. It's just a slip and slide out there. Oh, looked like that was going to go in for John Michael, but deflected. Alex Cock will bring the ball in. Jack Riley, the top corner of the box, chopping in. Goes over to Lund and back intended for Philip Parker. It's a little bit low. He couldn't pocket it, and it's picked up by Bear. In the alley. Ball is down, picked up by Arinji. Taking some heat. Can he hang on? No, drops it out. Picked up by the Bear, who sends it in. Mountain View's on the board. Number 18. Nice effort. About 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in this game. Jordan Yond taking face off. We have Gabe Emmons on the far side wing, the long stick midi. Emmons sends it up to Yond. Yond in the alley. Goes over to Isaac Bach. Struggles to hang on to it. Bear ball. Bears looking to make it 2. There was an initial ground ball pickup by Jake Cohen. 57 seconds left in this game. $30 left. Bulldog ball over in the Bear goal. DeFilippa turn around, try to make a shot, does not succeed. Goalie has the ball. 6 seconds left to play. And this will be the end of the game.